Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Invincible. This is Season 2, Episode 3. Last episode, Mark fought a giant fish creature, and he decided to not be like his father. You know, he stepped back in to save the fish people that tried to kill him, where his father just would have let them die. We had a Martian that came to Earth and is pretending to be an astronaut. We saw an alternate version of Mark who was like held captive and stuff, and that was interesting. And based on the little logline of this episode, Mark is going to be starting college now, which is very interesting. I'm very curious to see how he mixes like the collegiate life of like going to class and having a social life with, you know, being a superhero. Because, you know, if you don't show up to class in college, you just fail, right? Like, they don't give you as many excuses as you would in high school. So I'm very curious to see how he's going to handle the whole thing. But I am very excited to jump into it. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me either on Patreon or via YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into Season 2, Episode 3 of Invincible.
I guess this is it. Time to push my baby bird out of the nest.
It's good that I can already fly.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay, right? You know I can be home in like 5 minutes if you need me.
That's beside the point. You're so far away.
But college is a fresh start, and I want you to enjoy every second of it. This is your chance to figure out who you are. And I don't mean Invincible. I mean Mark Grayson.
Yes.
And don't do drugs.
Would they even work on me?
You do not need to find out.
They might. We don't want this to turn into The Boys. Okay, what thing are you calling? Is it a therapy line? Is it a knitting club? What is it?
Seance dog? Really? What are we, 12?
Does that look crooked to you?
Yes.
See this?
It's a sock?
And when it's on the door handle, like so, it means go eat a taco or fly to Spain or do whatever you have to do. Got it?
Hi, there's some stuff out here. Does it belong to you guys?
Oh, toys.
They're collectibles.
Wow. He feels lonely, even though he's got people here. Don't throw those away. Mark! That's your seance dog toy. Lift it back up yet.
Sorry, buddy.
Damn right.
My roommate doesn't arrive until tomorrow, so we have the whole place to ourselves.
Okay, I mean, yeah, like right now?
I mean, we could.
Oh. Yeah, put the dog somewhere else.
Okay, good. Good to have those.
She planned ahead. Your superhero sperm is gonna shoot right through that, though.
Wait, you don't have, like, super sperm or something, do you?
He does, probably. He's almost
And
pure-blooded
you wouldn't
Viltrumite.
accidentally crush me or something? Like, if you get excited, I've seen what you can do.
No.
Just breaks her in half.
Turn off the lights first.
So fast.
How'd you do that?
Superpowers, baby.
He's like the Flash.
Perhaps it's time to give Amber and Mark some privacy and turn our attention to the stars.
Who is talking right now?
We begin on the planet Europa, a peaceful and thriving world. The Unopans had achieved harmony with nature and technology.
That's good. That's, these are the guys that, Seth Rogen plays.
Dark force invaded Europa. It swept across the planet, conquering it in a matter of days.
Viltrumites.
Viltrumite. However,
Oh, is that young Omni-Man?
ever resourceful, some Unopans were able to escape, abandoning their home for the stars and the promise of a new life.
Okay. Let's go.
Thetis, the leader of the coalition of planets, invited them to the planet Telestria to join their ranks.
Okay.
You have our deepest sympathies, Marvin of Unopa.
Optimus Prime.
We are currently devising a weapon to stop them. If you wish to help, we would be happy to join your coalition.
Is that the Battle Beast or whatever to the right?
Alan. He was the first and only
Alan's
success.
the GOAT. We love Alan.
Soon it was time for Alan to embark on his first mission.
Urath.
Alan still couldn't match even a single Viltrumite in combat. The program was considered a failure and ended.
Well, he didn't die, so that's good.
Sometimes, to change the entire universe, you have to be...
Alan! The alien. Let's go. Incredible. The rest of the series is now about Alan.
Data log.
Hello to you too. Here you go.
Those are the other versions of him from the pods that just became Spartan, not strong.
The Viltrumites hit Acreon while you were gone.
What? They just joined the council.
It's terrified the sector. Other planets we were talking to cut all
No
communication.
bueno.
What news, Alan of Unopa?
Alan of Unopa.
His name is Mark, and he's only half Viltrumite.
Unbelievable.
He is not like them.
He's cool and nice.
How is that possible?
No one told him, I guess.
No one told him.
Viltrumite against Viltrumite.
It's crazy.
That has not happened since the Great Purge.
After they fought, his dad left. Like, left the planet. Disappeared completely.
It was crazy.
Viltrumites never abandoned their missions. Yet one has. Viltrumites do not battle each other.
And yet,
The first we found.
to be fair, Omni-Man,
And
I've heard,
ones we must learn
is kind of a
to
little bitch
exploit.
in Viltrumite culture. There are people way stronger, from what I've been told.
A word?
Of course. Wise Thetis.
What if Thetis is secretly Viltrumite as well?
It's as if the Viltrumites had knowledge from inside the council.
It's this guy. I'm calling it.
Thank you, sir. If there's a mole, I'll find them.
It's him. I'm calling it. His outfit looks too Viltrumite-y.
Hey, Vorg. Hey, little buddy. Did you miss me?
Hey, Vorg. Weird little lion lemur.
Huh?
Did you miss me?
Oh, I missed you.
Hello, random citizen. Oh, we're gonna bone. Sick.
Oh, goodness. Tentacles. Perhaps now would be a good time
Why
to
are tentacles
return to
happening?
Earth and rejoin Amber Bennett and Mark Grayson as they begin their studies at the prestigious Upstate University.
Hey, this is where that guy died last season.
I see.
Gee,
No,
they just
let's
got to
not-
this part?
Well,
Which characters are not having sex right now? How about Mark's mom?
No matter how far I travel, Telestria is still the most beautiful planet I've ever seen.
There's hundreds of planets that look exactly like it.
Sure.
Yep.
But only one has you.
Wow, man's got Riz.
Thetis thinks there's a mole, and I am supposed to...
Jesus! Scared the crap out of me. Already Viltrumites? Guys. How is he supposed to take on 3 of them?
You will tell us everything about your encounter with the Viltrumite of Earth.
I mean, not technically a question. If...
Are you certain he abandoned his post?
Who told you that? I mean it. I'd really like to know.
That guy's kind of fat for a Viltrumite.
The father. Which one was he again? You Biclops all kind of look the same to me.
Biclops. Is Alan gonna die? Oh, his eye! And they've ripped off his arm. Alan! That's not good. We like Alan. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Let's go. Thetis, man, I don't trust you, brother.
You should get some rest. Go. I will watch over him.
He's just giving me Viltrumite vibes, man. Is he killing him or waking him up?
Forgive me, Alan.
Bruh, you can't kill Alan like that.
Come on. Two more. Two more.
She's the main one, so the more ripped she gets, the more ripped the rest of them get.
You cheated on me with the immortal.
That's what you think happened? Seriously?
Yes. Well, I mean, maybe not cheating, but you still boned the immortal. Cheaters are gonna cheat. If they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you.
You're just an asshole.
Well, how is that news?
He's like, everybody knew that.
The immortal's the only person I've ever met who's died as many times as I have.
That's a bonding experience, I feel, yeah.
Oh, hello, chums. I'd like to run while
Ben
remaining
Schwartz,
in a stationary
chill.
location. Is that cool beans?
Where are you from? For real?
Rex is... He's the only one that's like, I do not trust you. What are you doing?
Fear hasn't just made me useless in battle, it's prevented me from doing something else I've wanted to do for quite some time.
Ask her out. Ask her out.
Will you go to a movie with me?
Let's go, dude.
I try to grab onto something, but
Spouses of
there's nothing to grab.
superheroes. Interesting.
So, ground rules.
No
We're
last
not
names.
that different from other support groups, except we're even more strict when it comes to identity.
There's a bar down the street some of us like to go to after group.
Oh.
2 tickets for Midnight Slaughter?
Are you guys
That's
old
rated
enough?
R.
I see.
You need your parents to buy you R-rated tickets.
That's ridiculous. How does a parent's presence change a film's suitability for the underage?
It doesn't.
This is supposed to be appetizing?
Yeah.
So it's the guy who used to
Super
eat
good.
food through his butt.
Through your butt.
I wish I could tell you it gets easier, but Alana's been gone nearly a year, and I still reach across the bed for her.
Who's Alana? Which one was Alana again?
Alana? You mean...
Yeah. She was the green ghost.
Oh, her ex murdered your ex.
Hey, I bet that's somebody ready for round 2. I bet you did.
Mark Grayson?
No.
Mark Grayson, I need your help.
What? Excuse me?
Who are you? Quiet as I, seance dog. I come with an important...
You're not real.
But there exists myriad other worlds where dogs and magic are as real as the air you breathe.
We have well, dogs are real.
Dogs are real.
Well, then you're halfway to understanding.
You're halfway to understanding. Mark, quit fighting him. He might have a good reason for being here.
I'm sorry. My disguise was meant to disarm you.
Okay, who are you, though?
You are the only one who can save our people from the meteor showers destroying our world.
Okay.
How many bug people are in danger?
17.
But like a number.
Oh, 42 billion.
42 billion. Christ.
It takes time to heal.
I can't heal because my husband's not dead. Because he murdered Alana and the other Guardians and almost killed my son, too.
Your husband's omni-man. You shouldn't come back to the group. Wouldn't be a safe space with you there.
I didn't know.
Come on, dude. That sucks. The one spot that she started to feel comfortable and safe. And she doesn't have that at all anymore. Don't walk down the middle of the street, okay? Okay. Where are these asteroids that are apparently gonna kill all your people?
Wait, what exactly about this planet needs saving? Where are the meteors?
Yeah.
Meteors? What meteors?
The meteors you brought up earlier. This is
worry.
a trick.
The Monarch will explain all.
They brought him here for revenge against Viltrumites. Or it's his dad. His dad rules this planet.
Hello, son.
Oh my god, no!
It's been a while.
Why are you here?
Dad?
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay, not good. Not good at all. There's so many things that could be happening. Like, what does his dad want? Like, I knew, somehow I knew that it was a trick. I knew as soon as this thing was talking and was like, billions are at stake, I was like, this is a trap somehow. Like, they either want revenge or something. And then at the end, the switcheroo, when he's like, where are the meteors? He's like, what meteors? I was like, oh, frick. Bad things are happening. Turns out his dad, like, rules this planet? Okay, is this, like, a planet that his dad, like, maybe, like, early in his career, like, took over and became the ruler of? Like, the Viltrumites already conquered this place, and he was, like, the one that was, like, instilled as, like, emperor or something? Or is this, like, a recent acquisition for him? like he bought a condo in Florida, and this is that condo? or is this like an ancestral home in another country that he can just fall back on, sort of thing, you know? Very curious. I wonder what his dad wants. Like, is his dad gonna have the same, like, mentality of last season, where he's like, hey, I'm still wanting you to join the Viltrumite Empire? Or has he been, like, doing some thinking, and maybe we can fight the Viltrumites together? That could be a possibility as well. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen from this episode. One thing that I feel like definitely happened is, I think Alan died. I think. Possibly. So, Alan is, he's the, like, interdimensional Earth checker outer guy. Like, he just goes around making sure planets are strong enough to fight the Viltrumites, essentially. He's looking for people that are strong enough. He goes back and tells this whole council about Mark and all this stuff, and they do not trust him, right? Like they don't believe him. And the main guy is voiced by Optimus Prime. He's giving me sus vibes, like especially with what happened at the end of that. But throughout, I'm like his outfit, I don't know why, just looked too Viltrumite-y. Like the angles and stuff, he looked too sophisticated, and I don't know why, but I just, sometimes in these shows you can't trust the person in power, you know? And then he's like, ooh, there might be a mole. I'm gonna need you to check it out. And it's like, okay. You're telling him that, so then you have ears on whether or not you're gonna get found out, right? Like, that would be that would be such a pro gamer move from the Viltrumites. You know, if they truly want to be in charge of everything and ensure that no one can ever stop them, what better way to do that than to install an opposing force, so to speak? Like a force that is dedicated to fighting Viltrumites and, you know, doing all that stuff, but put the person in charge of it as another Viltrumite. That way, you're always aware of who the strongest possible come-upper is, right? Or if there's actually any true threat against you. You're aware of it immediately. You can shut that down straight away. You can get all the intel you need, so that way, like, before you ever even go fight them, like, you know their strengths, their weaknesses, all of that. Like, it'd be a perfect plan for that guy to be a Viltrumite. But, yeah, then Alan is on, like, a date, and he just gets destroyed. He gets 3 versus 1, you know? He can't even take on one Viltrumite on his own. Like, he struggled. I mean, I don't know if he struggled against Mark when they fought, but it was kind of an even-ish fight. He definitely would not have been able to beat Mark's dad, Omni-Man, and apparently Omni-Man isn't even, like, one of the stronger Viltrumites. So you put 3 on 1, he doesn't stand a chance. They tear his arm off, they popped his eye out, like punched his intestines, like punched a hole through his body, like insane. And he survived. Technically, he was like in the hospital or whatever. But then the Optimus Prime just went off and turned off all his stuff. So seemingly, I think Alan is dead. Or maybe he could maybe like survive without the assistance of those machines, but it's not looking good. I think Alan is dead. And that's a big oof. That a big oof. Big oof. But yeah, otherwise Mark is in college, you know, starting college. His mom is not having a great time. She's crying, going to a group meeting, and the meeting doesn't go well either, because the guy she kind of starts to like talk with, and maybe they could become a thing, possibly reveals that her husband murdered his wife. And then he's like, don't ever come back to the group. It's not a safe space with you there. And it's like, bruh, like, she is just going through the ringer. She is not having a good time. She's extremely lonely now. Like, she sent her son off to college, so she's all alone. She kind of finds this group that she can be a part of, and then even now, after that, she's essentially getting kicked out of that group. So she's got nothing, essentially. She's all on her own. That is tough. That is tough. But yeah, lots of stuff went down, and I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. I think next episode is the last one until they take a mid-season break. I think, at least I think that's what I read, is that there's gonna be like 4 episodes and then a break and then 4 episodes at another point. But I'm not 1000% sure. I might have to Google that. So next week is the last episode until 2024. They're going on a break for the holidays. And so I'm guessing something big is going to happen next episode. But that is all I got to say about this one. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me either on Patreon or via YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.